Today, I'm going to show you guys how to get the old school RuneScape HD plugin to make your game look way better. I get asked all the time how my game looks so good, so I'm going to show you guys today. First thing you're going to need is RuneLite. If you don't already have it installed, you can find it now on the old school RuneScape main page under this community section right here. Click on RuneLite and download straight from the runelite.net website. Once you have RuneLite installed, log in using the RuneLite client, and this is what your game's going to look like it always does. Absolutely awful. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the wrench over here in the RuneLite sidebar settings, and then down here you'll see a button that says Plugin Hub. You're going to click on this Plugin Hub here, and you're going to search for HD. Okay, it's actually called 117 HD Beta, but it should show up if you type in HD. Install the 117 HD Beta, and then go back to your list of plugins. Search for it, HD. I personally have the 117 HD Beta favorited. That way it always shows up at the top of my list, and I can edit my settings as I go. Here's what it looks like with the HD Beta turned on. In my opinion, much better. Everything's very smooth, and it looks really good. That's all you got to do to get the HD plugin installed. Super easy. If you want to see some of my settings, we'll go over them now. I get asked a lot what kind of settings I have set up. So first things first, I have draw distance maxed out to 90. That's just how far you can see. I have anti-aliasing to MSAA times 16. UI scaling I have set to bicubic catmull ROM. Anisotropic filtering I have set to 16. By the way, I don't know how to say that word. I don't have the FPS unlocked. VSync mode I have set to adaptive. FPS target I have set to 60. Color blindness none. Flashing effects, I personally have this unchecked. It can be kind of annoying to me in places like barrows. Basically what it does is like lightning. Anytime there's like lighting stuff in quests, it might make your screen flash. I don't care for that. Saturation I have set to highest. Personally, this makes the game look super colorful, and I really like the way it looks. But again, these are all personal preference. Contrast gives some deeper shadows and such. Makes it a little more contrasting. I like that a lot. Brightness I have set to 20. Level of detail I have set to full. Dynamic lights I have set to mini. Projectile lights on. NPC lights on. Atmospheric lighting. Sometimes I'll turn this on, but typically I play with it off these days. This can be really cool in places like Drainer Manor. It'll make the sky go dark, and everything looks really cool. But in some places underground, specifically in caves, it makes everything look a little blue and tinted and green, perhaps. So I don't like this on usually. I leave that off. Shadows I have checked. Shadow quality I have set to ultra. Shadow distance I have set to 90. Expand shadow draw check. Fog depth mode dynamic. Static fog depth 5. Ground fog check. Default sky is set to default. Object textures on. Ground textures on. Ground blending on. Water effects all. Cesar reskin. Personal preference. I have it off. And then down here, fixed shading on Mac OS with Intel. I don't have Mac, so I don't even care. HD Infernal texture. I'm not there yet. Don't care. I'll probably turn that off. And then, again, don't know. Those are my settings. That's how to get the HD client. Hope this helps somebody. Have a great one.